Learning Module number 10, Wellness Principle number 2, Healthy Emotions, Part 2, Taking Care of the Unfinished Emotional Business from the Past. This is Dr. Stephen Bizzall. Today we go where most people never go. We are going beneath the symptoms, beneath the behaviors, beneath the diagnosis. We are going to the root. Because if negative emotions affect your health, and they do, then the most important question becomes, where did they come from? And what can we do about that? They did not start yesterday. They did not start last year. Many of them started before we were born. From the moment of conception, you were immersed in your mother's emotional world, 24 hours a day for 9 months. Every thought she thought, every fear she felt, every stress, every joy, every moment of love, every moment of stress and anxiety. Your cells were listening. Your biology was absorbing. You were developing inside her emotional environment. We talk about chemicals affecting the fetus, alcohol, nicotine, medications. But what about emotional chemistry? What about fear? What about chronic stress? What about resentment? What about grief? Energy leaves an imprint, and by the time you took your first breath, you already had a filter, a lens, a subconscious emotional blueprint. And then you entered childhood, bonding or lack of bonding, validation or criticism, safety or unpredictability. Before logic, before reasoning, you were feeling. And those feelings were forming beliefs. Beliefs like, I'm not enough. I'm not lovable. I'm not safe. I'm not wanted. I have to earn love. A child does not blame the environment. A child blames themselves. So what happens? Those early emotional imprints become bias, and that bias becomes perception, and that perception becomes reaction. Fast forward 20, 30, 40 years, someone says something to you, something small, and suddenly you're not reacting as a mature adult. You're reacting as a wounded child. That surge of anger, not new. That wave of shame, not new. That fear of rejection, not new. It's familiar because it's old. There is a little boy inside every man, and there is a little girl inside every woman. And when you are triggered, it is often that inner child saying, I remember this feeling. Unfinished emotional business does not disappear with time. It waits. It sits in the nervous system. It embeds in the body. And unresolved emotional pain keeps the stress response activated chronically. And chronic stress means chronic inflammation. And chronic inflammation leads to chronic disease. You cannot medicate away unresolved emotional pain. You cannot supplement away a wounded inner child. You cannot out-exercise emotional repression. At some point, you must face it. Here is the truth that sets you free. You cannot change what happened in the past, but you can change how you hold it, how you understand it, how you reframe it, how you reinterpret it, how you choose to stop reliving it. As an adult with maturity, awareness, and spiritual strength, you have the power to complete what was left incomplete. Healing begins with forgiveness, not superficial forgiveness, not I'll pretend it didn't matter. Real forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for the story you created about who you were. Forgiving others for operating from their own wounds. Acceptance. Radical acceptance. When you fully accept yourself without condition, the emotional charge begins to dissolve and dissipate. And when that charge dissolves, energy flows again. And when energy flows, healing begins. So here is your challenge. The next time you feel anger rising, stop. The next time you feel shame, stop. The next time fear tightens your chest, stop and ask, when did I first feel this? Who does this remind me of? What old story is being activated? The question alone can interrupt decades of unconscious reaction. Awareness creates space, space creates choice, and choice creates freedom. You are not broken. You are carrying unfinished emotional business, and you have the power to complete it. Not by going backward, but by responding differently today. This is Dr. Stephen Bizzall. Raise your awareness. Heal the inner child. Complete the unfinished. And free your body to do what it was designed to do. Heal. We'll see you on the next learning module.